All right, we're live. It's April 1st, 2021. I'm E. Giuliano. It's the Thursday Town Hall for Komodo platform here with Jay Charming and Delton and Otto. We've got Zoki Zoke joining us here in the Roundtable Voice channel. And anybody else who's interested to join, come on in. We're going to hang out a little bit afterwards if you have any thoughts you want to share. But for now, we're going to be hearing from Delton about Komodo in the news. We're going to hear from Jay Charming about some social media activity. We're also going to hear from Otto about a few opportunities and informations. We've had some events that happened over the weekend. So, without further ado, we're going to move over to Delton. We hope you're doing well here. Thanks for joining us on this Thursday Town Hall. Delton, why don't you tell us what's happening, Komodo, in the news?
Yeah, thanks, Giuliano. So, this week we have a lot of news, especially this past month. So we just released the monthly recap for March. So some of the March highlights include KMD on Binance Smart Chain. So now on Binance.com, you can withdraw KMD to the native chain, native Komodo chain, or you can use BSC to any wallet that supports BEP20 tokens. We also have the fifth annual Notary Note election. So this is something that's coming up. Candidates have until April 17th at 12 o'clock UTC to submit the proposals. And yeah, check out that blog post. There's like a lot of good information about how you can get started as a candidate and also how you can vote in the upcoming Notary Note election. And, and we have the spring 2021 BPSAA webinar, which took place this past weekend. So be sure to check out that video with the live stream replay. So actually, anyone that attended the event live or watching the replay has an opportunity to earn KMD through the Earn for Learning program. So just follow the instructions linked in this spring 2021 BPSAA webinar post, and yeah, you can earn some KMD. And also another major highlight for March is the Atomic Dex SLP integration is 100% funded. So this was together with the Bitcoin Cash community, and it was like a public fundraising event. And yeah, so we were able to raise 100 BCH to fund SLP token integration. And you can expect this integration to take around 6 months. And at that time, you'll be able to hold SLP tokens on Atomic Dex in your non-custodial wallet, and you'll also be able to trade them on the Atomic Dex against all the other pairs that are listed there. And we had a lot of good media highlights from this past month in March. So we had a few YouTube channels that featured Doge Dex. We had the Anarchapulco 2021 conference, which was like a great live stream event where we talked about Atomic Dex stable beta release and had a lot of great interviews and yeah, just commentary from the team about the future of blockchain. And we had a lot of good mentions as well about DogeDex. So DogeDex was featured in CoinDesk, NASDAQ, Yahoo News, CryptoNews.com. And there are also some price commentary opportunities about Dogecoin as well. And we had a lot of good ecosystem news as well. So DogeDex reached 10,000 users in less than 2 weeks after it launched. So that was very exciting.
Wow,
Yeah, right. It was amazing to see the growth happening. Yeah, for sure.
much wow.
And yeah, much wow. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And currently, there's a Varus coin bounty going on. So Satender has put up 7,500 VRSC to anyone who solves the incorrect balance issue on the Varus coin testnet, yeah, test blockchain. And also, when this issue is resolved, there'll be a 7,500 VRSC donation to the Varus Foundation. So just want to give that a shout out if anyone wants to uh, go for that bounty and solve that issue.
Nice. I also heard that he was able to find a rich list for Pirate Chain, which is pretty incredible, actually. He tweeted
Uh,
about that. Anyway, you guys can check that out yourselves.
Be
Yeah,
sure
it's
to check
pretty
that
great.
out. And there was a Komodo Reddit revival as well. So Churro has taken over the Komodo Reddit and kind of been managing that. And there's been a lot of improvements there for the user experience side. So there's like a new theme, there's new flares, and there's like a lot more activities going on. Like I'm noticing a lot of good questions and even like comparisons, like how is Komodo compared to different blockchain projects. Yeah, and finally, we have this Lunar Crush report. So this is for the 3-month time span, so pretty much all of Q1 2021, and it's just showing the trends in terms of the social contributors. And we see, yeah, it looks like everything's going up. So yeah, we're having more people talk about Komodo on social media. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for this week. Komodo in the news.
Nice. Thanks, Delton. And I'm sure we might hear a bit more about that social media information from Jay Charming. But before we go over to Jay Charming, I just wanted to mention too, it's great to hear about Komodo and the SLP integration. It's just another evidence of Komodo and the push for interoperability and just involving as many communities who want to involve themselves as well, right? It's team efforts. And there's just so much going on. You really just shared so much good news through that segment, Delton. Yeah. So we're very lucky here at Komodo to have just all this activity happening, including that BPSAA event that was hosted. That was a big event. It felt like many events, but it was just one big event, and that was a good feel. And good on Komodo for making that happen, and also and everybody else who joined and participated. That was really good. So
Yeah,
yeah, there's just a lot going on.
really great. I think Delton said that we had like a normal than higher average like click-through rate and response through the emails and people wanting to come in and participate in our first look at the analytics.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it was about double what we usually get. So yeah, that was very exciting. A lot of people were interested in seeing that BPSAA event.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, good for you, and good for everybody who joined. And it's just exciting times, isn't it? It's a good time to be here around Komodo Discord. If you're interested in coming around and participating there, it's just a good place to be. Lots to learn. Really appreciating the Earn for Learning program that you've got going on. I think it's just the engagement overall. Anyway, so in terms of engagement, I think we're going to hear now from Jay Charming about social media activity. So Jay Charming, why don't you take it away?
Yeah, so we had some recent social media activity on Twitter and Reddit this week that had some high quality value. We wanted to go ahead and drag it into the roundtable voice in the Thursday town hall meetings. So for the very first one, we've got DogeDex and the Doge at DogeCoinDex on Twitter, giving a shout out to DogeDex, which is being it's a DEX that is built off of the same infrastructure as Atomic DEX. So there's decentralized order book sharing and everything else. It's great, but it's their own. And it says, "What if I told you soon?" It's got like a little Morpheus picture of like a Doge in sunglasses and a leather coat. And it said, "What if I told you soon Dogecoin users will be able to purchase Doge with their bank accounts and credit cards in the US and withdraw to their non-custodial wallets? We're brewing a solution with one of our partners as we speak. Stay tuned for updates." So if that's something that interests you, or you're within the Atomic DEX decentralized order book network, and you are interested in the idea of that you can purchase Doge with your bank account and credit cards in the US, and then get into that decentralized book network to be able to like work with any of the pairs there, you should be hooking up with DogeDex right now.
Nice. That's definitely exciting.
Yeah, the onboarding process is always a tough one, like the fiat on ramps.
Mm-hmm.
Big shout out to Charles Gonzalez, PTYX, who's heading up all those conversations that I've heard around the fiat on ramping situations.
Nice. That's a good advancement.
Then we've got the next one. This is tweet sent out from our Komodo handle. Had a really good response, 23 retweets, 82 likes, some nice impressions there. It was the KMD gumbo recipe. Serves everyone. Prep time, 2 minutes. Yields, self-sovereign financial freedom served on a bed of hedges against inflation. 2 tablespoons of atomic swaps, 2 cloves of DEX, a few sprigs of open source, a full rack of DeFi use cases, and 1 ripe non-custodial wallet. That's a multi-coin wallet in the Atomic DEX.
Smells good.
And we've got one came out from the Atomic DEX handle, which is becoming significantly more active, and we've been getting like more of a ramp up of nine retweets, 27 likes on that one. Legacy systems are not your friend. In fact, they make up the real matrix and impact every area of your life. Be aware, protect yourself, hedge against risk. Only you have your best interests at heart. That's why Atomic DEX is non-custodial. Your keys, your coins. This is just good volume to Atomic DEX being a neutral product that's meant for everybody to be able to be picked up and used.
Yeah.
And then we've got 2 more. One of them is a thread which I won't be able to read the entire thing of, but it was absolutely fantastic. It came from Tim, and we'll showcase it here. And Tim put this up after watching the BPSAA conference this last weekend and applying in for the Earn for Learning. I've got a note about. So this is a multi-tweet thread telling a story about the projects involved in BPSAA and their pieces of tech and various things they're integrated with. This is something that I could recommend anybody that if you missed the conference or if you're interested in BPSAA, like this is going to be a part of like that regular messaging that I'll reference somebody to. And if you did go and you were interested in the Earn for Learning program, this is the exact kind of content that's going to get that extra boost of a like, you know, of a reward of like us saying like, hey, like you're definitely earning something out of this like wonderfully. So big shout out to Tim. Thank you for throwing this together. I couldn't appreciate our community more.
Yeah, good work, Tim. I read that one, and it was definitely a good set of tweets.
And then we've got Churro heading it up on our Komodo platform on Reddit, who is giving us more weekly and active engagement there. We have the "What are the advantages of Komodo" thread. He's sent us over this comment thread that he's been active in that somebody else posted up for conversation starters and just being able to be active in other social media platforms. So big shout out to Churro and this topic on what are the advantages to Komodo. So if you know an advantage to Komodo or you'd like to talk about it, go on over to Reddit, post it in there, and we'll look for it. If I find something really, really good, see one of us pop in and say thanks and maybe even send you a little something.
Nice. Get on that Reddit then. Good job. Keep it up, Churro, and enjoy that Reddit. Whoever's on Reddit, get over there.
That's all I got for today.
All right, Jay Charming, thank you for that update. And we're going to move on over then to hear from Otto about a few things. So Otto, why don't you tell us now what you've got?
Hello, hello. Yep, so we are still running these community interest meetings. We have started doing this in March. We have had 3 so far, and they happen on every Thursday after this town hall. However, today we won't have one, so the next one will be next week. And we also changed the time. So what you will see on the screen, this was the old time, but the April ones will happen at 1700 UTC. So it's going to be 1 hour after town hall. So you can check out the town hall and then stick around, and we will be back soon on the meeting. And the idea of these meetings is to find and network through our community and find people who would be interested to to get involved.
And that's anybody who has any kind of skill that they want to share and somehow contribute. Isn't that correct?
Yep, that is correct.
Excellent. So come on next week and join in that community contributor interest meeting.
And then next we have what Dalton already mentioned. So there's the Earn for Learning programs still going on related to the BPSAA webinar we just had. You can check this post for rules to participate. It's very simple. So first you just check out the live stream we made and the content, the presentations, and then you download the text if you haven't. Then you go to Twitter and then you tell a story like Tim did on what did he learn and what did he think about the event. And then finally you find the form link from this post and fill it up.
Whoever came up with that, good job. Good job there. That's a nice Earn for Learning activity. You guys are doing such a great job with this Earn for Learning. I'm just it just keeps getting better. Good job.
Yeah, thanks. It's credit to Dalton for this. And there's also this countdown, so there's 2 days left, and then we are gonna close it off and start sending those earning bounties that everyone earned. And then the last update from my side. We have a new job position open. You can find this on the Komodo forum. It's for senior C and C++ blockchain engineer. Check out the thread and then contact us. Reach out through jobs@komodoplatform.com, and then you will be in contact with Chusho and go from there. So if you know someone, forward this opportunity, and also stay tuned and check out the other open opportunities on the Komodo forum if you're interested.
Nice. All right, Otto. So that's it for you. Is that correct?
That is all. Yep.
Awesome. I thought we were going to get one quick April Fool's joke from you, but all right, we are going to move on. I'm kidding. We're going to move on. This is basically the end, but before you go, if you're interested to be an MC for one of these town halls, please let it be known. Come on over, message to Otto or Jay Charming or Delton, or just say it in the Discord, and you get the chance. It's fun. It's easy. No real pressure or anything like that. And it's good if you're trying to work on public speaking, or if you're shy or anything else like that. It's just a really nice opportunity also to feel involved. If all you can do is talk and read a little bit, then this is a great way to participate. So that's about it for today. Thanks for joining us on this Thursday Town Hall live stream. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
See you.